In the privacy settings, the third set controls the news feed and the wall. Remember, the first set of settings controlled your profile information. The second set of settings controlled what is visible in searching, both within Facebook and in search engines like Google. All of that information is different from what we're talking about here because it's static information, things like your name. And that information you control, yes, this is visible, this is not visible, and you know what it is you're controlling. This is information about your actions within Facebook, hence the name of the tab here. And what you are saying here is whether or not you will allow Facebook to publish posts in news feeds of yourself and of your friends based on actions you have taken in Facebook. So, for example, the first one controls whether or not a wall post that you make will be shown to a mutual friend in the news feed. That is to say, to someone who is a friend of you and of the other person. Here, these are actions that you take, and they can generate items, posts in the news feed for your friends' homepages. This is for a mutual friend. Someone has to be friends with both of you, the poster and the postee. These are actions of your own that will appear, subject to their privacy settings, on your friends' homepage news feeds. And you can also have control over what appears on your wall, not your feed, the wall, which other people can see when you edit your profile, and these changes are shown on your wall. You can also control whether activity is shown in chat. It's important to come over here and take a look at this section. Facebook simply will not use these actions for stories. They will not show up as posts in news feeds. Now here, this is something that gets important for you as an application developer. You can allow individual applications to publish certain types of stories in news feeds, subject to all the other limitations that have been set up. And you can edit the applications by clicking here. So, for example, I can take all of these applications, which are the recently used ones, and I can edit the posting settings for the wall about what this particular application can publish. So I can get down to a very specific application and say what it can do. The most common one is to allow one-line stories automatically to be posted, but a longer story you have to be prompted for. You can also say never publish anything. And you can say certain story sizes can automatically be published without any checking. So that's how you customize the settings for individual applications for the actions that you take on Facebook that can generate posts in news feeds and on the wall. The other tab in this one here is social ads, and this is very important. It's a fairly new feature in Facebook. There's a lot of advertising on Facebook, and it's customized to people. They can customize it to demographics, but also to certain other actions that you take. And occasionally, as the text says here, you will see an ad on Facebook that indicates that a friend of yours has done something, has interacted with an advertiser or an application, and that makes those ads much more lively for people because they see a friend's name in them. And you can control whether or not ads, these are paid advertising on Facebook, can take your name if you've interacted with something and use it in their ad. You can never make it more than your friends. I mean, and it would make no point for an ad to show up that says someone that you've never heard of has done something, unless it's a celebrity. who is paid for the endorsement in most cases. You could also say, no, I want to block this. I don't want anyone to see my name in the advertising section. So you can control the actions and you can control social ads, your appearance in these ads.